Hey there, good morning. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Thanks for checking me out. So I'm on my daily commute to work yet again. No break for little Victor here. Just gotta keep plugging along. But thought I'd talk to you a little bit about some new Mandela effects I saw this week. I only talk about the big ones normally, so sit back, enjoy, and again, if you have mental issues, I say this once in a while, if you have some mental instabilities, don't watch my show about the ones about Mandela effects anyway, because they can be unsettling. And use this video for entertainment purposes only. So to talk to you a little bit about a couple, just real quick, I saw this video this morning about a Mike Tyson fight, and somebody's holding up, it looks to be an iPhone, and they're videoing the fight. So people are saying, oh, is that a time traveler? It's very interesting. They're saying, no, that's a camcorder. But when you look at the picture of the camcorder at the time and the picture of that one, it doesn't add up, the one in the photo. So it actually does not look like the camcorder, because there's a big lens in the middle of the camcorder one that was in 1985, and just about the time when Back to the Future came out, right? So it's kind of interesting. So I thought I'd talk to you about that. Research that yourselves. I feel like the lady in Coffee Talk, when he did Mike Myers, talk amongst yourselves. The topic is time travel. So anyway, I cracked myself up. So there's another Mandela effect, which is, there's two other ones I want to talk about. One is, I think, pretty big. Annunaki. So the Annunaki, when people think about the Annunaki, and they said, oh, they have the acorn, and what else do they have? Now they have a handbag. So I remember this a couple years ago, and it just popped up, and I just, you just think, okay, there's a handbag. So now this Annunnaki's holding a handbag. In the handbag contains, everybody was saying, the DNA and all that. So I was like, okay. But now this morning, I was gonna watch some Rex Bear Leak Project, which is a cool video. If you don't watch his show, it's kind of interesting, but I don't have a lot of time. But anyway, I started watching it, and now the Annunaki has a watch. So the Annunaki in the pictographs is wearing a watch, looking at a watch. Never saw that before, so that's a solid Mandela effect for me. So the past has changed, and now the Annunnaki's looking at a watch, and the Annunnaki's holding a handbag, which I knew about, like I said, for a while. But that would make sense. So when you think about it, the Annunnaki's looking at watches and handbags. What are watches and handbags? They are items, possessions, and that is, from, if we look at Eckhart Tolle, that would be when you're tied to your possessions, you're tied to your lower self. So they're saying, hey, look at this. You guys are, in a lower state of being. So I thought that was very interesting. So check that out. Research amongst yourselves, right? So there's another Mandela effect this week that was pretty big. Just going to talk to you about it now. It is, this is a big one. So this is the, how do I say it? So there's a cow. Now a cow has a third eye. So I pay attention to things with third eyes. I looked at this a lot, and looked at, there was a goat a while ago in India that had a third eye, but then it died. And now there was a goat born in 2014, not a goat, I'm sorry, a cow, and it's still alive. So there's a cow. They called it calf, and then it got older, and now it's a cow, and they revered it as the incarnation of Vishnu. So we have the incarnation of Vishnu, and now in Wales, as of a few days ago, another cow was born with a third eye, and it looks to be not just a fake like third eye or something. It's like a functional third eye, like an eye in the middle of their forehead with a lid and everything, like a cyclops, but yet it still has its other two eyes, so now it has three eyes. So I was particularly paying attention to all these kind of things, and looking at always third eye, and I said to myself, boy, if ever happens, that's going to be crazy if animals start having third eyes. But now one has one as of 3 or 4 days ago in Wales, and another popped up in 2014, which they did not have. There was no, for me, as we say in the Mandela effect community, for me, there was never a cow with three eyes that was not just brought to term, but thriving and in India, and they revere it as a deity and as an incarnation again of Vishnu, and people come up all day, line up for its blessings, which is pretty wild. And I'm getting towards the end of this video, so this just, if you want to think about it, like the old gods coming back, it seems to be like a lot of other old gods are making their presence known with these kind of things. These Mandela effect changes seems pretty wild. Everybody has their own ideas about it, but I just thought I'd put the without the theories, just throw out these Mandela effects I saw this week that were pretty huge that nobody seems to be talking about. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to say anything in the comments, feel free to do so. Hopefully something positive and constructive that other people read and learn from it. If you have any funds and you want to give to charities, recommend charities like Wounded Warriors and Feeding America. Those are, and Covenant House. Those are great charities. Anyway, I am doing a psychic fair tomorrow, the Awakenings. Plug myself. Awakeningsfair.com. You could see it. Google it, and if you want to sign up, you could get a distance healing from me, and I do distance healing. If you want to sign up and just talk to me live about Mandela effects, I'm not going to do it. So it's just for healings. But thanks so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. Peace out. Bye-bye.